Hey everybody, what's happening? We're gonna turn some light on here. Sorry, I got a little bit of noise in the background. Hopefully it's not too bad, but I'm doing a little bit of engraving back there. See, there's one person watching. I'm gonna, I'm gonna turn this down. I got just a minute, and then I'm gonna do the drawing for this swag pack here with the back plate, the 2 stickers, and the keychains. And then I got an actual video we're gonna walk through tonight, and it's gonna show you some of the stuff that I do, like what you see behind me here is rings burning. Got a couple going right now. I did several today. Those are turning out to be Wilbert. Hello, brother. We get actually rings are starting to really take off for me, man. Pretty excited about those. So this is a brand new show. So what I'm going to try to do is show some of the different things that I do, but kind of do like my daughter helped me today. She videotaped me do a couple things, and we got like a small 6-minute short me doing it. And basically, I got the sound turned down on it, but I'll just walk you through. I'm going to walk you through basically some of the stuff that I do and the process that goes behind it, and then show you some end product. Hey, my first thumbs up. Awesome. Well, and I will be honest with you guys, I really wish I could correspond on this with my keyboard. This is a total pain. Live interrupted, and it's back. If you give me just a minute here, we'll see. We get a couple more on there. We'll see what time it is. 3 minutes, so 1 more minute, and then we'll give it like 2 after that, and then I'll do the drawing. So my Facebook page is not very friendly as far as, so the instructions on that contest were like the post, like the picture, tag a friend, and share it. So I can go through and I can see all the activity on those. It'll tell you that it was shared so many times, and then it was shared so many times, and it would tell you what the comments were, and the comments shows who tagged what, and then of course the likes. So it would show me who tagged and who did the tagging and who they tagged, but it wouldn't show me all who shared. So I just basically went through the list, and I made a list of everybody who tagged somebody on there. And so usually I'd prefer to use like a random thing that would that you just kind of go in and it gives you a random number, and then it shows you all the people, and you can just see their number, and I can call out a winner. So what I did is I went in and I wrote the names of all those people down. I'll just read them out, fold them up, throw them into my little coffee can here, and then I'll do a drawing, and I'll read that name out, and then I will go ahead and I'll put that person down. I'll tag them or send them a message on Facebook to tell them know that they won. But I'm also going to put it on here so you can see it. So I'll just read them as I go. Tony Aspley, Greg Roth, Mark Anthony. I'm crimpling these up and throwing them in there, and I'm just going to blindly look at them and pull one out. Let's see, CEO Green. We got Steve Berger. I got a couple of rings I burnt for him just behind me back here. Don Motley. Of course, you're going to participate, buddy. And then we got Grace Mueller. Okay, so I'm going to shake these up. You guys are going to see I am not looking at these whatsoever. It smells like coffee. I love the smell of coffee. One person watching. Okay. And the winner is, let's see what this is. Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony wins the back plate, the engraved Glock back plate, the keychains, 2 of these, and then 2 Get a Grip swag stickers. something happens and you don't have a Glock, or you need, I have these for either a full size or a 43 or 43X. So whichever one, I will go ahead, or I can give you something else of equal value, maybe a gun tattoo or something that'll match it up. But anyway, so if you're on here, you see this, I'm going to message you and I'm going to let you know that you won. And then we'll arrange pickup or me mailing this stuff to you or whatever. So congratulations, Mark Anthony. So give me 1 second here. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go back here and restart my laser real quick. Let's see, here's a little video. Here's a little video of a ringgit. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this other video. I can't hear any of the sound. I'm just going to kind of tell you what I'm doing. I should have the voice turned down on it, and then you guys will kind of get to see. So basically what happens when somebody orders a ring, they'll send me a graphic. You know, I've done a lot of cattlemen around here, so people will have their brands and stuff like that. Or like me, I have a family crest that I put on here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, this is hard. The light stinks here. But so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this video and let you guys see it. And thank you to my daughter for doing this for me today. So that's me there. That's kind of my little workstation there. And I got checking the depth of the ring. So I think I did 6 total rings today. And I've actually got 2 more up there on the deck right now I'm doing. But so basically, and the kind of people that want rings, 2 of these sets up here for a local biker group. And you know, to take and have these custom rings made, like if you're going to go to China or something like that, it would be awful to try to get those done. Oh darn, man, I need to add some more pictures. I wonder if I can do that while we're playing this video. We're going to try it right now. Yeah. Boom. So that one's added. Cool. We got another one here. See, this is a great program I can go through and while we're doing this. Okay, cool. But yeah, so basically you can see there on the screen, this guy sent me a picture, and that's what he wanted made. So I went ahead and I made a vector. I'm just double checking it here, but I made I made a copy of those, and I made my own version to fit a round ring. So I made the graphics for that from scratch. So I can do it that way, and usually, especially if it's for a larger group, I don't even really charge for that. And so I got a couple of different style rings here. You can see everything that's in there that's black is what's going to be engraved. So you got some that's going to be morph chrome with a deep engraved in the face. And then there's other where the entire negative of it's going to be engraved. And then then I can backfill it with color or put something in there that gives it a antique look, and then I polish them. You'll see me polishing here in a little bit. Incidentally, I do that similar. It's a similar process when I'm doing something on the guns. So when I do deep scroll on guns, I do the same process as polishing and just sort of going through and doing a negative. Here I'm putting, I think that's alcohol ink. That's one of the things I could use. I get a nice, excuse me, the alcohol ink, I can get a really nice deep black color behind it. And it's not complete, it's still transparent, and it's not It doesn't completely black it out, but what I do is I polish it, and it gives it a really good antique look when I go back over it. And I've got a polishing process that goes right up to 3,000 grit. So you might see that. I can't remember if she got some angles on this or not when she was doing it, but 3,000 grit, and it gets it right back to the original chrome finish. So when I first take these off, the heat, changes the color of it, takes the shine off of it, and then of course where it's engraved is really gritty. I think you'll be able to see the face of that here. So yeah. So now those are little Scotch-Brite wheels. They're a pretty cool little product, man. I think there's, oh geez, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stages before I actually go to buffing it with Jeweler's Rouge. But that goes all the way up to, like I said, 3,000 grit, and then I start buffing them with Jeweler's Rouge, and then it gets it right back to that high chrome polish finish. Which those are not chrome plated, that's solid stainless. So it's a mirror polish that I put on the stainless. Like the one that I'm wearing on my finger there, as I'm polishing, you can see is pretty scuffed. They can polish right back up pretty good if you got the right stuff. So anybody who ever buys one of these rings, you can get one of these sets if you have a Dremel. Polish them up pretty good. But see, that one's one of the earlier coarser grits. I can't remember what that is. Probably like 500 grit or something like that. But that gets it to a brushed look, and then I just keep progressing up until it's pretty well polished and with a mirror finish it again. Yeah, there's my little daughter. She's showing what the blank looks like before it's engraved. See, that's what I'm still see. It's got a matte finish on there now, but as I go around and I keep doing all these, you can see that. Just slowly but surely, those little lines that wheel causes on there goes away. So somebody might go, "Wow, geez, I can't believe that these things are, these are $40 or more." It's not the metal, and it's the customization of it. It takes a while to do one of these rings. It's got to be under the laser for quite a while. But the cool thing is it looks like a form-fit signet ring, something that was molded that way, and like they stamp these things out in the factory, or they pour these or mold these in the factory. You can, if you're ordering them by the thousands and you got a particular design, yeah, you can get these at a great price. But as of right now, except a hand engraver, great finger, except for a hand engraver, this is going to be the best and most economical way to get a custom ring built. And this is taking off. I'm actually getting quite a few requests. So class rings is one thing. I'm surprised I haven't gotten in on some of that yet, but I think as I'm getting the word out that I'm doing this, you're probably going to start seeing a lot more of that kind of stuff. Oh wow, I got a pause going on there. Something happened to my video. Oh, that was it. Uh-oh, something's messed up. Let's see if I can find another one. No, maybe that was it. Sorry. So that's okay. So here, I'll put that up. So here's a little collage of some of the finished rings there. You can see actually to the right behind the Get a Grip sticker there, she was kind of putting some stuff up. I'm just trying to put a demonstration. That was actually a dummy slide. And, if somebody's going to come in and have some custom stuff done, that was actually a slide for one of the local law enforcement groups, and that's their patch. Everybody's got their own special patch, sort of like the special rings. They have their special patch, and I can go ahead and vectorize those things, and I put them on slides and gun slides and stuff like that. But as you're looking there, this is the third watch ring, and of course I threw a Marines, and that was a Marine. That was a scrap test piece that I did a while back, but that one still turned out pretty good. But to the right of that is the Moan Labe. So that was deep engraved, and I backfilled that with black, and then of course re-high polished it. So I can do a lot of that stuff. That's similar to one that's up on the deck right now. And then of course you see the one just to the right of that. So You see I've got like a photo negative where all the center and the skull and the lettering and the rockers and all that stuff are raised. That is, those are a little bit more. Those are $40. And then you got the ones to the right there where it's just black, where I just basically etch and remove some of the black finish on to remove the shiny stainless underneath of it. Those are only 20 because they don't take as long. But they both look really good. I love the way the black ones look. I like the way both of them look. I really like how the other deep finished antiqued one looks. I just think that looks great. And let's see, we have that in black and white also. She's an artist. So we have those. So yeah, today is ring day, man. I'm going to be putting this on YouTube, and hopefully I've just got like this nice resonating velvety voice that people like to listen to as AMR. If I can put them to sleep, we'll get the Bob Ross effect going. But so anyway, yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to be putting up again Monday, but with a laser, there's so many things that I can do. There's so many things that I can do that, the laser is really an asset. I can create stuff virtually out of thin air. So, I could take stuff like this and make, what was just a simple design. I think, let me see, here's a picture of it. Yeah, there's a picture of it before I started, and you see there's nothing on that blank finish, and I have to put a matting on there. I use a dry erase marker just to keep the glare off of it so it doesn't behave like a mirror when the laser hits it, because it's just pure, it's clear light. It's pure light. So the light hits it and reflects off. So I put that on there. But then, here's the after of a lion's head ring I did a while back. And that was just kind of stamping some stuff there. But, I could take that plain ring, take this and turn it into that or into these. And so if you have a group and you want something custom, I can make that. I can make that design, or I could take a design that you already have. If it's not too cluttered or too busy, we can definitely. Wilberg, very interesting. Yes, sir. Thank you. Anyway, we could take and we can create some of this stuff for you. So if you have a group, some guys or somebody wants a ring for their group, let me know, man. I could totally do it. So that's it, man. That's it for today. So as I'm on here, I just did some rings, and I'm hoping here very shortly what I'm going to do is I'm going to film myself going through the entire process of finishing a gun project. From start to finish, where I just take basically your stock pistol and we sand it down, and I do the design process. I take the concept, shave it down, send it to Cerakote, get it back from Cerakote, and then do the entire engraving process on there. And I'm going to share that with you guys, and that'll give you something to watch. But it shows you kind of the care we take into it and the work that goes into it. But also, it's just kind of fun to watch one of those things transform from just a completely blank Glock. I mean, Glocks are about as stock and boring as you get. They're great guns, but they're a black boxy gun. And that's one of the reasons that guys like me do so well with them, is because they're just a thick canvas as far as I'm concerned. Wilbur, brother, we will do some PMags, man. You have to refresh my memory, man. Send me the request of what you wanted me to do, and I can put that together for you. Heck, I could probably even get them done on here do them live for you. So let's see here, man. I'm gonna go up and show a couple things, and just kind of remind everybody, as far as the gun stuff and where else you can get these things, and what I do, and send some of my dealers some love. But let me see here. So first off, got Don Motley. And this is a Don Motley grip, man. If you want to go check that out, they have gift cards. He can sell them to you. He can facilitate these grips. It helps give them a kickback. And they're able to make a few bucks on it. And, they have an important job, and they're training a lot of people. There isn't a ton of money on it, but There's a desperate need for it, as what you hear for people needing self-protection, as what you just heard the other day. Police officers just shot last night, and they ended up having to shoot somebody. It was an unfortunate deal. And then just the day before that, or a couple days before that, right here in a nice part of town, a couple tried to abduct somebody and throw them into a vehicle, and thank goodness they were able to get away. So, but anyway, these things support these people. So this is Don Motley. You know, if you're one of his customers, please check it out. If you're wanting to get a grip done, talk to him. He gets a bit of a kickback for that. And then we've got, let me see here, 417 Guns. That's Brent Ball at 417 Guns, South Springfield, same thing. This is his signature grip. The first one that you saw was Don Motley's grip. It's a Motley grip, and then this one is the 417 Guns grip. If you want to go get with Brent, we can do these grips. It only takes a couple days to get them back. So if he brings me in bulk, I basically set a whole day aside for doing the grips for those guys. So, and that's going to go with each dealer. I will get to where the dealers and their turnarounds and stuff is going to be the priority. And then there is these folks, Elite Gun and Pawn and Jewelry in Bolivar. They are my furthest north. They are my dealership furthest north. So if you are north of them, it'd be much easier to just go to them. They can get me the stuff. And again, dealers are going to get priority. I'm going to take the bulk stuff, and they're going to get it back much quicker in some cases. I mean, as of right now, before Christmas is starting up, I can even same day for some people if they come to the shop, but it's going to be a lot easier once it gets real busy to go through these guys. Let's see, what else? Gift cards as well. You can go through Eagle Armory. Eagle Armory here is in Central Springfield. They're a Class 3 dealer. They're a good group of guys too. I've done some work they've had in their shelves. You know, Zach's been really good to me. So go check them out. Any one of our grips we can facilitate for him. They don't have a signature grip yet. He does have gift cards. We're still kind of seeing, he's checking interest to see if people are interested. So if you're interested, go tell him. He's not opposed to my work. He just wants to know that if people are going to be going in there, that this is going to be a regular enough thing for him. So he's not wasting his employees' times, and that's fine. Totally get that. So let me see. We got them. Oh, and Liberty Guns Inc., man. So the other day when I showed the pictures of the Batman guns, that's who they went to. So if somebody wants to get their hands on those things, they are literally on their way right now back to Travis, and he does a lot of nice custom stuff, and he's a good dude. He sends me a lot of work. I appreciate it. So he's got some gift cards as well. So he's going to be carrying the gift cards, and he would be able to get them with a pretty fast turnaround. Now, as far as he sends me custom stuff to do, and those just take as long as they take, you know, because they're usually pretty custom and they're pretty intricate, like the Batman guns. That wasn't a small project. But grips only, single grip guns, we can crank those out pretty quick. So those will be on a fast turnaround. I can't tell you exactly how fast yet, but typically speaking, if you took him to him one day, I'm shooting to get a 7-day turnaround, just because we have to go through the mail and he's out of town. But everything that's mailed between him and I is insured, so you don't have to worry about losing your stuff. Anyway, so that is it, folks. I'm gonna cut it off for tonight. I don't have a lot of people on here, so I'm not gonna bother you and waste your time. But go ahead, and when this is done, if you missed it and you're just tuning in, go to the beginning of this thing and check out what we're doing with rings. And if you're interested in a ring, let me know. I'm gonna start building on that, and I'm gonna be ordering, and we're gonna have a lot more sizes. So as of right now, I have sizes men 10 through 13, and they're all this style here. Let me see if you can see it. This style here, which is a solid stainless signet ring. Anyway, so that's the size, or that's the style. I'm going to be adding other styles to it. I just kind of got these a while back just to see what the interest was being. The interest has been pretty darn good. So I'm probably going to invest in a bigger. Thanks, Don. I'm going to be investing into a bigger amount of rings and start focusing on getting those out and getting the word out. So anyway, if you like what you saw, man, go ahead and check me out, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions, guys. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.